Hey everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we have a reaction video for us today. Now, normally when we do these reaction videos, I go, I don't know what you're talking about. But this one, I know exactly from lived experience about this. Not in America, but obviously in Queensland. So watch British tourists experience American heat for the first time. Now, I know a little bit about heat and the sun. I am, after all, from the skin cancer capital of the world in Queensland. So let's jump in. Let's have a look at some Europeans and British struggling with the heat.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh my God.
The Americans were right when they said us English can't handle the heat. Right now it's 35 and you can barely breathe the air.
Americans, you were right. This heat is no joke.
I've sweat from my eyeballs. I didn't think that was possible until I went to America.
Good times.
My soles, my feet, mate, are burning.
Have you ever really had a summertime if your bottom of your feet aren't burnt from usually the sand? The sand in summertime. Good God. Terrible bloody heat.
My soles, my feet, mate, are burning.
How do people survive this? Do chickens just lay hard-boiled eggs around here? Like,
It feels like I'm in an oven. It feels like someone's taking their Dyson hairdryer on high heat and just blasting it in my face.
Come to Texas and said, cowgirls, alcohol. You can't even go outside. It's so fucking hot.
I don't know if my British body can take this. I'm not used to this.
The British ain't made for this.
Look at him sitting in the car, the hair wringing wet. Oh my God. It's crazy. It takes a little while to get used to the heat, I tell you what.
I've been here nearly 3 years now.
Madness. I don't know how you guys do this. This is so hot.
I still don't really know what that means, but I would probably describe it as something close to Satan's arsehole.
It's so hot. It's like Satan's licking my spine.
And that solidified for me that I never want to go to hell because it is so hot here. Can you imagine how hot it's going to be down there?
And people always ask me, who has it worse? England in the summer or Alabama in the summer? And the answer is hands down without shadow of a doubt.
The debate is over. That is it. The debate of what's hotter, America in the summer or the UK in the summer.
No,
British summers.
That's not even comparison. I lived in the UK for 10 years. Their summer is nothing. Nothing.
Summer or the UK in the summer.
British summers are known for one thing: complaining when it reaches 30 degrees Celsius. But what happens when British tourists land in America during the middle of summer? They quickly discover that American heat is on a completely different level. Whether it's the scorching streets of Las Vegas, the humidity of Florida, the blazing Texas sun, or the deserts of Arizona, many visitors admit they were completely unprepared. Some can't believe people walk outside. Others are amazed that cars, roads, and even door handles become too hot to touch.
Wait till you feel the buckle on a seatbelt. Oh my God. I don't know how many times I've been branded with that little surprise. Oh, and you can't touch it. Oh, terrible.
Any British tourists, the first reaction is always the same. How do people actually live here? They quickly realize that checking the weather isn't enough. You have to feel it. The moment they step outside the airport, it's like opening the door to an oven. Within minutes, they're sweating, searching for shade, carrying bottles of water everywhere, and suddenly understanding why every building, car, and shop blasts the air conditioning. Some even admit it's the hottest weather they've ever experienced in their entire lives. And despite the shock, it's also one of the most unforgettable parts of visiting America. Today, we're watching British tourists experience America's incredible summer heat for the very first time, and why so many say nothing could have prepared them for it. Let's get started.
Come to Texas and said, cowgirls, alcohol. You can't even go outside. It's so fucking hot. You're fucking sweating. I'm fucking sweating buckets. It's some bullshit.
Imagine being told to come to Texas. It's, you'll love Texas, and you can't go outside. It's too damn hot. Dang.
Bro.
This ain't
That's
right,
not his real
bro.
color, is it? Look how red he is. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for you at all. Ooh.
These lot actually need Nivea, bro. They need sun cream, fam. They're turning red that tomato blood. Bro, my mum used to use some spray sun cream on me, bro, and it used to work. Maybe I should send it over.
So I'm a Brit in America, and yesterday I landed in Phoenix in Arizona, and that solidified for me that I never want to go to hell because it is so hot here. Can you imagine how hot it's gonna be down there? I'm all right, mate. I'll stick with Jesus. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. If I can't handle Arizona, I ain't gonna be able to handle the Lake of Fire, am I? Honestly, get yourself right with God.
Americans, you were right. This heat is no joke. I've just been to the Atlanta Fan Fest and look at me. I look like a state. It is bad. I was stood in the shade and I was sweating profusely down my back. Honestly, don't know how I'm going to survive this summer. If you have any suggestions, throw them in the comments. And if you want to see my adventures in the US, drop me a follow.
I don't care if I'm being dramatic at all. I just wanted to go for a walk. Had no idea it's 100 degrees out. The wind, it's blowing like regular New York City wind. It feels like I'm in an oven. It feels like someone's taking their Dyson hairdryer on high heat and just blasting it in my face. It made me hotter. The wind is making me hotter.
Yep.
I'm roasting like a chicken nugget. But I'm getting my 10K steps. Hot girl walk, get your 10K steps.
It is so warm. I've just stepped outside literally a minute ago, and I can feel myself beginning to melt into the asphalt. I left my windows cracked open, and yet... If anyone ever accuses getting Botox, I'm showing them that. And I can feel it's so hot. It's like Satan's licking my spine. Oh, it's the wrong one.
The Americans were right when they said us English can't handle the heat. I've just landed in Texas for the World Cup, and the heat is another level in America than what it is to England. Every time it's a heat wave in the UK, we post on Twitter to say how hot it is, and there's always an argument with Americans saying it's not that hot, and we always argue that it is hot, it's different heat, whatever. No, the heat here is different. The air is thick like soup, and even in the middle of the night, it's 29 degrees. Right now, it's 35, and you can barely breathe the air. Thank God Americans actually have AC.
The debate is over. That is it. The debate of what's hotter, America in the summer or the UK in the summer. Brits before travelling to America would say, no, there's nothing like UK heat. But now, thousands and thousands of Brits are coming out and saying, boldly and truthfully, they owe America an apology because America is hotter. But you know what's crazy? America is in preheat right now. This isn't even peak American summer. I've been travelling to America for many, many years. I've experienced America at truly hot temperatures. So when I say nothing beats American heat, I wasn't lying. I wasn't just saying it. This is the truth. And now my words are backed up by thousands and thousands of other Brits. This is the truth. The debate is over. America is hotter. American weather is no joke. America is built different. It is decided.
I just didn't know it got so humid in the States. Look at me. And I had to borrow these trousers, these short trousers. It's almost as if I'm wearing my pants and nothing else.
America, this is no joke.
I think that's satire, surely. Surely that must be.
It's 7:30 in the evening, and I've never felt heat like it. Why is it like this? This Texas heat is ridiculous. It's cooler on the sun. It's so hot, I saw fire ants with sunscreen on. In fact, it's that hot, I'm pretty sure if you was to milk a cow right now, you'd get evaporated milk. In fact, no, it's hotter than that. It's the air, you can't breathe. It's thicker than Cardi B. It's that hot, I've just seen a bird pull a worm out the ground with oven mitts on. How do people survive this? Do chickens just lay hard-boiled eggs around here? Like, what? You know what? I'm half tempted to pass away, because I think cremation will be cooler than this. I've been to Arizona, New Mexico, even Africa. But Texas takes the #1 spot. This is... Lord, whatever you're baking outside, I think it's done, all right? Just cool us down a bit. Has anyone got a sauna I can sit in to cool down? Today I am in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it is 42 degrees. It is unbearable.
Yep.
We often think in the UK that as soon as it hits 25 degrees, we have it worse because there's no aircon. But I feel like we survive. We just about get by in the UK. Whereas out here in Vegas, if places didn't have aircon, you would melt.
Yeah,
you would not survive. Look at that.
I couldn't survive without aircon. I have 4 in my house. There's no way. There's no way I could do it.
Aircon.
Terrible.
You would melt. You would not survive. Look at that. Not a cloud in the sky. And it's a different type of heat as well. It's like a dry desert, scorching hot on the skin sort of heat. You can't walk for more than 10, 15 minutes before you've got to get yourself inside. It's another level.
Do you think Americans could survive a British heat wave?
They've overestimated what they can hack.
No, definitely not. It's too humid here.
I have experienced both many, many times, so I'm fully qualified to have an opinion on this. A heat wave in the UK is 30 Celsius. That's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Americans will tell you that is their spring. A UK heat wave doesn't even come close to an American heat wave. What are we doing here? What are we doing? And we haven't even gone to the subject of humidity in America. America's humidity hugs me harder than my grandmother. I didn't know air could be wet until I landed in America. In America, when it's actually hot, the air has the consistency of mashed potatoes. And I can almost guarantee every single Brit from that video saying no, a UK heat wave is worse, hasn't actually been to America, hasn't actually experienced it, because they would not be saying that. America is the only place I've been to and experienced the heat where I've sweat from my eyeballs. I didn't think that was possible until I went to America. So let's stop this foolishness of deciding what is hotter, a UK heat wave or an American heat wave. I am the judge and jury on this. I've experienced both, and I can now say, slamming hammer down, America is 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times worse. That is it. End of. Case closed. Right, let's get in the water. My soles, my feet, mate, are burning. Please. Is it that? Go running. I nearly lost the soles of my feet.
Just so you know, if it's anything above like 65 Fahrenheit here, do not bother wearing joggers, sweats, trousers, whatever for a hike. Terrible idea. Beanie as well, terrible idea. Absolutely terrible idea. It's like, I don't even think it's 70 Fahrenheit right now. And yeah, my whole body is crying. It's like just, it's like a sweat fest. Anyways.
America, we need to have a word about the thing you can see on my face. The sun, the heat. Yesterday, it was 80 Fahrenheit. And I thought that was scorching. I was sweating, absolutely dripping my whole body. Today, it's going to be 93 Fahrenheit. I don't know if my British body can take this. I'm not used to this. I'm used to the rain. In the UK, it rains 220 days out of the year, which is a whole nother story that we don't need to get on. We don't need to talk about. But this heat is something else. I don't know if it's safe for me to be outside today. I need factor 60. They don't even do factor 60. They only do factor 50, but I need factor 60. And I spoke to some people yesterday, and they said this isn't even hot for America. This is nothing. This is just the beginning. Summer hasn't even started yet. If summer hasn't even started yet, I don't know if I can be here in the summer. I don't think it's possible for me. I'm just going to turn into a little bit of burnt crisp. How do you guys deal with this heat? Honest to God, it's crazy.
Here is today's weather forecast from a Brit who has moved from the UK to Florida for the sunshine lifestyle and is thriving. We're expecting highs of 92 degrees today. I still don't really know what that means, but I would probably describe it as something close to Satan's arsehole. I would strongly suggest today making plans this afternoon, maybe around 3 p.m. with those friends that you don't really like that much. It's around 2:59. There's going to be a sound in the sky. You'll think the world is ending, but don't worry, it's just rain. And then you get to cancel the plans, which is one of my favorite things about summer in Florida. My husband is going to the Inter Miami game this evening. Despite being a skinny man, he is not exempt from underboob sweat, something we've discovered since moving. Apparently dry shampoo helps with that. So if you two are going out today, dry shampoo your boobs. I'll let you know if that works. I hope everybody has a fabulous Saturday in this wonderful weather. If you feel like you need a hug today, just step outside and the air will do it for you. I'll be back with tomorrow's forecast and keeping you informed on how we're settling into our new life in Florida. Until then.
For comparison for the UK heat wave, I am now in New Orleans. I've been here for a few days. It is about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius today, 86% humidity. It has been raining on and off. It rained like 7 times yesterday, so everything is just wet and damp. You see my hair? You see this hair? It looks wet. I didn't leave my house wet. All right, but just being out here for an hour, it's wet and gray. Goddamn.
That's humid.
I'm getting old. But here's the thing. In New Orleans, every building has AC so strong, I need to carry a hoodie with me. Everywhere I go, ice water in my hand immediately. I went to leave breakfast, and the kindest waitress went, give me that cup. I'm going to fill it back up for you to go. All right? It's hot out there. You stay safe, baby. What? Excuse me? The hospitality. Oh, it's insane. I've loved being here. But it's only entrenched me further. Brits, get the fuck over it. Your heat's not that bad. Your heat is not that bad. And for everyone who commented on my accent in the last video, it's even weirder now because, so when I'm in the UK, I sound Irish, and when I'm in New York, I sound a bit more New York. I only had a day between flying into New York and flying down to New Orleans, so my accent was already in flux. And now I'm sounding like this, and I don't know what accent this is, but this is how I'm speaking naturally now. I'm gonna leave here talking like this.
Mama, I am.
And I don't mind it. But yeah, UK, shut up. Shut up. You're not the only place it rains. You're not the only place that has heat. It's worse here. Buy an AC unit.
When British people say that the heat is different in the UK, it's so unbearable. The only reason it's unbearable is because we don't have much AC in the UK. I'm in St. George, Utah, which is southern Utah. It's 41 Celsius, which is 106 Fahrenheit. And this heat is crazy. Like, I have never experienced anything like this. And the humidity isn't even that high. It's like 6% humidity, which is so low. This heat is next level. We just completed a gym session, came out, and I was like, no, I can't. Like, even with the RV on, with the AC running, it's too much. Like, this heat is absolutely crazy. So if you're British and you're watching this and you think the heat is too much in the UK, you just need to get AC. It's really not that bad compared to the US. You guys, and in the South, I know you guys have it with the humidity too. So I don't know how you do it. Let me know in the comments how you guys do it, because this is crazy right now.
Well, that was a great video. I kind of understand, obviously with the heat and humidity especially, you have a shower and you need another shower because it's so bloody humid. It's very humid here in Brisbane as well during the summer. We have a winter here. It doesn't really get cold. It gets about, 20 degrees, 65 Fahrenheit, whatever it is. So it's never really cold. It's cold for us. Anything under 20 degrees for us is cold. We usually get up pretty high, 35, 40 every year. It's just normal. You get used to it as well. They always say, the sun is different in Australia. I don't know how true that is. It feels bloody hot. People that come here and say, oh, yeah, it's much hotter than it is back home, whatever. But I know it's hot. I know Queensland is the skin cancer capital of the world as well. So we're used to a bit of a heat here too. So, but those Brits that go over to America and expect it, comparable, weather, it's hot in the UK, it's going to be hot in America, and they think they can deal with it. It's a different heat. It definitely is a different heat. And when you throw that humidity on top of that, the Brits aren't used to that. They're not ready for that. They're kind of getting a bit of a taste of it this year where they're having like 40 degrees heat. The lack of air conditionings are really kicking in now. Like I said, I don't think I could live without an air conditioner. No way. No way in hell. I have 4 in my house. There is no way that I could live without an air conditioner. Shops have air conditioning, offices, schools, everything now, So all the way through that, when they're talking about the heat, because I live in Queensland, every single person I'm thinking, where's your hat? Where's your hat? Where's your head cover? You got singlets on, you got short sleeve shirts on, you got no hat. I'm just thinking, being sun smart, that's the first thing I was thinking of. The whole video. I was running through my head thinking, well, where's your bloody hat? Where's your long sleeve shirt? Where's your sun shirt? It's like, okay, calm down. But they're not used to it. They don't have all that equipment as well too. But yeah, I think they're realizing now that American heat and British heat, 2 different things for sure. So interesting video. Let me know if you enjoyed that one, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Oh, you're still here? You want more content? Why don't you check out my Patreon down here? You'll get plenty more content and some exclusive videos over there too. If not, why not check out this one over here?